the suffering that the Ukrainians are having. And I don't need to be across it. I'm like, that's awful.
Yeah.
And I don't need to care what color the skin is of the kids in Ukraine. I don't need to know what their religion is. I don't need to know anything. I know it's wrong. And that can't be afforded to the kids in Palestine. Is that because of the color of their skin or the God that they pray to?
Yeah, and to stress again, you're talking mostly about a governmental level rather than
government
a
and the
civilian,
opposition,
rather than
and the
a political party level rather than civilians. I'll read you something as a response, not as a pushback, but it came while you were talking from John T, who's in St John's Wood, describes himself, by the way, he writes, as an anti-Zionist Jew. And he says there is no equivalence between Israel's reaction to October the 7th and America's response to 9/11. Firstly, because Al-Qaeda never represented an existential threat to the US. Hamas's threat to Israel is far greater, especially as it operates on its border. And second, Israel is attacking the perpetrators of the October the 7th crime. America invaded Iraq, a country that had nothing whatsoever to do with 9/11. There's some points there.
There are some points, and I would say that Israel is attacking an occupied land that it occupies, that it has.
So you could both be right in a way, albeit that it takes you both to different conclusions. If Al-Qaeda did not represent an existential threat to the US, but equally, America was not an occupying power in Iraq or indeed in Afghanistan.
Okay, I can take that. They didn't, you can say that Al-Qaeda and taking out the Twin Towers and US embassies all over the Middle East. You can argue that wasn't it? I don't know.
I don't know either, but it's important to recognise that we are fighting a radio that looks for light rather than ever more darkness and violence. Are you all right?
I honestly, James, I see that flag every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And it makes me feel that maybe this isn't the place for us. And this is I've lived abroad. I've lived in the US for 5 years. I've lived in Bahrain for 5 years. And you see what's not home. This is like, you've been out, you've gone and experienced different things. But it's time to go home. This was home. This is the only home I've known. I always felt like a foreigner, whether it's in Bahrain or whether it's but London's my home.
Okay, I can't.
And it doesn't feel like it anymore.
I'm so sorry to hear that, and I wish I could.